We're up in the last bit of our winter barley that we got sown, and there's a little bit of crow damage taking place, especially down here in this wet spot. This wet spot, as you can see where the water's lying here, kind of about 10 meters back up, it kind of comes out in a line out around here, so there is seed coming up here, but it's a little bit sparse compared to the rest of the field. But overall it's coming up fairly well. If you look out beyond the wet spot here, it's coming up very well. We'd be very pleased with it. What the crows are attacking is everywhere the 2850 was driving along, it was compacting, if you remember back to the video, and especially in these damper spots. In fact, probably be able to see it here. There it is there. You can see there where there's some of the seed is on top of the ground, and we've had the boards then coming along and digging at that and lifting at it. Some of them have actually grown, some of them have germinated and grown down, the root has grown down into the ground. So if we keep the crows away from it, I'd imagine some of them will still come, but look, we'll just have to see the year that's in it and the type of ground that this is. It's been wet ground, it's naturally wet of itself, or damp, heavy. It's probably better than what we expected it to do. This is one of the first 8, this is the first 8 acre field, and there's another 8 acres beyond this, and then the two smaller, there's about 2 acres in the front, 2 small fields out through this gap. But yeah, that's about it. So I'm just going to hang about now until the banger goes off, make sure it's working okay, and see what's what. Try not to get too cold. I should have took my coat with me, because it is absolutely freezing. Okay, well sure, yeah, we got some tidying up done in the yard at home, and when I get back there I'll throw a little bit of footage of what we've done at home at the back of this. Alright, okay, see you in a minute. That's all we wanted to see, so we're walking. Our machinery shed is more or less filled for the winter. The Amazon power harrow kind of sits up in the corner. It's fairly tight when everything's in here. The 500 drill then goes between it and the 2 ploughs. The overhand plough, we can get it squeezed in on the inside, and the Gavernan on the outside. The mower then, which we just lifted it in there about an hour ago, it can push forward towards the ploughs a little bit if we need to, but I don't think we will. It should be okay. The sprayer then kind of sits here at the back between the fertiliser spreader and the mower. It's on wheels, so you can manoeuvre it in and out fairly easily. We'll have to see if we can find a new home for the fertiliser. But yeah, the fertiliser spreader sits there where it is. The JF and the baler the pickups kind of sit into each other. There's a couple of old jumbo bags, we just throw them up there just for safekeeping in case we need them. But yeah, we kind of have judged that if we take the straw out to this pole here, it just about leaves enough space to squeeze everything in. Originally there wasn't to be straw in the shed at all, but this was only for machinery. But look, sometime down the line we might stick a wee bit of a shed up to house our straw, and it'll leave us with a bit more room then for the machinery in here. The slurry tanker, inside the trailers, they all kind of have to stay outside, so there's not much we can do. The Massey, we're going to put her up for sale in this after Christmas, probably maybe around Christmas or early after Christmas, because with the past couple of years, with the way the weather has been, and with our ground being fairly heavy, it just doesn't suit our system anymore, and we're going to have to, we'll get a seed box for the Amazon power harrow, I had this power harrow about 5 years, 4 or 5 years, and it was bought new in '06, and the guy who bought it done a couple of gardens with it and reseeded a small bit of ground, and he got sick then himself. We bought it direct off him. He told us himself he actually got cancer, was very sick, and made a recovery, but never seen his way into ever using it again. It lay up for 5 or 6 years in his shed. The paint is a little discoloured on it, and there's a little bit of rust on it. That's the way it was when it come, but it done very, very little. It's a fantastic machine, so it'll have no problem being good enough to stick a seed drill on, or a seed box. If Ben coming, he's going to reverse in and probably hit something. He's very, very cushy, so he is. This isn't like him. He usually drives like a lunatic. So we'll video him reversing in. Come on back, come on. Come on back. That should do about there, it'll be okay there. Yeah, so we'll just have to set the wheels on this, and we'll put a little bit of antifreeze in it now for over the winter, just in case there's any frost. We'll finish with it now until the springtime. You getting the 6.9, Ben? What? Get the 6.9 so you can pull it in as well. Yeah, so that's the 6.9 in. As you can see, there's not much space when everything's in. That's why the shed would have been better if the straw hadn't to be in it, but it is how it is at the minute. Yeah, the next job on the list will be we're going to give these two tractors a good wash down. A bit of a polish maybe inside and out, and just get them tidied up, because not going to be much work going on with them now over the next while. All they'll be doing is collecting some meal or feed potatoes or something like that, so it'll keep them right over the winter. That, and we might wash down the yard then before Christmas as well. So that's kind of some of the jobs that we've penciled in at the minute. You'd never be done. So that's about it for now. Myself and Ben now, we're just going to go and we're going to do some of our jobs for this evening. Start to do some feeding. It's just coming near 4 o'clock in the evening, and the plan is to head down, and we've round bales to put out with our cows on the out farm, and we'll come back and we'll start to fill the feeders and get some of the work done. That's it. Well, sure, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.